It rained and rained and rained some more. Right, Russia out for a walk, and we have had relentless rain for non-stop 12 hours. So quite genuinely, if you look ahead of me, those are 3 real ducks. They are actually in a puddle. That's how bad the water is. Can you see the 3 ducks there? So, not so much exotic animals, but 3 ducks waddling along the dog walk. Come on, ducks, quack quack. They have actually come on the campsite a couple of times, pretty rare, but now and again they have actually waddled onto the campsite. Okay, so another thing today, I am testing a little microphone on the camera. I'm only going to probably leave it on for half a day to see whether the sound is any better, but if it starts crackling, you know why. Right, let's get Russia out, and I've got quite a few check-ins this afternoon. It's bin day, so I need to get the bins out, and I need to empty the dog bin today as well. And no Fitvilles on today. At the moment, it's a Wellington sort of day. I need to get some web feet and become a duck. Yeah, forget seeing parrots and trees. You need to look out for the ducks. So allegedly we have got more rain on the forecast, but allegedly for the actual bank holiday weekend, which is we're virtually on it. It's meant to be cheering up, and bank holiday Monday rain again. So it was horrible having to cancel these pitches, but you can see that the reason why we had to do that, and even though the last couple of days things improved, the rain has been relentless. I mean, absolutely relentless. It always rains here at the nurseries, you know, always rains. Apart from on Easter Saturday and Sunday coming up, where we're going to have clear blue sky, but it always rains here. Right, glamorous jobs. So if you're a campsite warden, you're expected to do lots of nice things like talking to people and bringing on guests and things like that. But there's other jobs that aren't as glamorous. So I've got this off to I'm just going to close the gate in case anything goes off. I've got this off to a fairly fine art. So we have a builder's bin here, builder's bucket with a bin blind on it. And I'm going to put my foot back, and most of the dog bags will go into the bin bag. Not all, but most. And any that don't, I can either flip in by hand, or I can just go into the biffer. Oh, hang on a minute, there's two there. So what I'll do now is I'm just going to tie up the bin bag. And so that's all tied here. And I do this on bin day. So I've just been to the bins which were quite full. I've jumped on them, compressed them down a little bit. There's some cardboard boxes that aren't in the bin, that the bin man should be good enough to let us do. And the reason I put this in on bin emptying day is so I don't go and stand in it if I jump on the bin, because you don't want to bounce up and down into a bag full of dog poo bags. Right. And that's for the bin man. And also in the cottage today we have the local authority bin gets emptied. So I put that out last night. That's normally about 11:30, something like that. You possibly can't hear, and you possibly can't even see, but it's raining. Again, really not good, not happy with this. Right, So I just got all the fobs and little tickets of paper that I use all ready for this afternoon's check-ins. So nobody should be here till after 1 o'clock. I've only got one going out this morning, who you saw on a recent video celebrating the birthday. Oh, lovely. So, light rain showers. This is the BBC app, so that's pretty well all day. But going into Easter, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, looking okay. Let's have a look at the Met Office app. Right, so today is on and off showers, and it's wrong because it's actually raining now. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, this is the problem day, potential problem day on Monday. So yeah, those people that we've had to cancel, obviously the last couple of days you'll have seen the site drying out, but we knew we had this heavy rain on the forecast and we just couldn't take the gamble, even though things had dried out a bit. But we also knew we'd got heavy rain forecast for Monday, and what you don't want to do is on Bank Holiday Monday end up on a waterlogged pitch and potentially get stuck. So right, that's the weather forecast done. Right, so I have just had a message from Sandra. She is coming up tonight after work. Sorry, I've got a car pulling up here. I'm not too sure who it is. Anyway, can't check that out in a moment. So the other day you saw me, I bought a unicorn, chocolate unicorn thing for Easter, and I bought these all on my own, an Easter egg for Sandra. Look, a Maltesers one. Yeah, a Boathead on tour. If you're watching this, it's not yours, honestly. Should I share my Easter egg with Sandra? I am going to cook some chicken as well. I've just got a slight gap at the moment. Well, you know, I must admit, it does sometimes rain at the nurseries, especially just before a bank holiday weekend. But when the bank holiday weekend comes, it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. I'll show you down. I'll take you down to the bottom of the site later and show you why I did not end up grass seeding yesterday and why it was a wise move not to. You won't believe how much rain we've had. Right, so Sandra is coming tonight, so I'm going to do her tea for her. So what I'm going to go and do, I'm going to go and do some of my special chicken. So if you didn't see the video, I will repeat my special recipe. So I'm going to cook that now, and we can warm it up when she comes. So all being well, I've got half an hour before we get check-ins. Nobody should be here till after 1 o'clock. Nobody here till after 1 o'clock. So, hello Russia. Hello Rush, how are you? It's a groggy day, Russia. It's miserable. Oh, you snugged in on my place again. Are you snugged in? Have you been a good girl? Hey, right, we're going to do some chicken. Yeah, good girl. Alright, so my super duper air fryer, 7-litre air fryer. And again, I did show this the other day, but I'll redo it. So I'm more often than not, when I'm cooking in the air fryer, come inside, I have liners. But what I'm going to do today, because recently I didn't put an airliner in, I am going to cook without an airliner. So it has got a little bit of fat in here already. So I cook my chicken upside down. So what I'm going to do here now, I'm just going to put all the chicken. Sorry, I was just showing somebody around on the seasonal pitch, and I've just been, and my hands are washed. Yes, before you comment, you don't wash your hands. Yes, I have. Alright, so what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to put those in. And I'm going to season the top of them, and again I just have a little bit of salt, some pepper, some crushed chilies, and some paprika. So I'm going to put them on the top now. Then I'm going to flip it over, season the other side, and then cook about 20 minutes each side, and then when the skin side back up, I'll put the air fryer on full power for about another 10 minutes, just get that skin really crispy. So let me season this up and I'll show you what it looks like as I proceed. Some bit of salt added, get some pepper on, add some chilies on. Don't put too many on, it depends how you like this. This chicken, I tell you, I'm not joking because I make it, but it is seriously nice, especially when it's freshly cooked. It's got all the moisture in. It is really nice. So some chilies on and some paprika, just give it a little bit of a extra flavour. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to flip everything back over. And then basically repeat the process. Right, and then I've just finished off with some onion. And by the end of this, when it's all cooked, that onion will be demolished. It'll be really crispy. But we'll just get some of the flavour of this. We'll just soak into the chicken and into the fryer we go. I've got 185. I'm going to do it for 20 minutes. And come back, flip them over, see what they're like, another 20 minutes on the other side, and then, as I say, I'll crank the heat up to full for the final 10 minutes on it, and this is really tasty. There's a definite hint of a little piece of blue sky. So my last vlog, I'm showing you around where we cut all the grass. That's why we're so big. But look at this. Serious puddling. And then I levelled off yesterday. This was just about dry. I kept going on. Should I seed? Should I not seed? I opted not to put any grass seed down in case it washed off. And look. I got my shadow here. Picture number 1. Yeah, lovely couple. Just nipped out for the day. They've given the parrot a new name. We've actually got a name for the parrot. Right. It's called Pop. Pop? Yeah.
I thought someone named it Charlie the other day.
No, that was the other day. This is now Pop.
Pop's gonna pop.
Pop the parrot. Pop the parrot.
Are you gonna pop the parrot?
No.
With a scone?
That's not a scone, it's a pork pie.
Ah.
This is bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, you know something, Dan, before you came back to the nursery, it feels like you've been here for months, doesn't it? It's only a few weeks, isn't it?
2.5 weeks.
It feels, but before you came, I think you were at Stone and Barnes and you were sending me pictures. You wanted your own swimming pool and things. You actually sent me pictures.
Spa and stuff, yeah.
So we've got your own swimming pool, paddling pool here.
It's funny you should say that. A company wanted to send me like a remote control hovercraft yesterday.
Perfect, that. I was walking the dog this morning, rushing down the lane here, and I'm not joking, I've got it on video. There is actually 3 ducks in a puddle down here. So good job we got all the grass cut, wasn't it? It was pretty.
It doesn't matter anyway, because it never rains at the nursery.
No, apart from on a Thursday. And apparently Scorchio over the weekend. Yeah. Oh, Dan, I need a word. You come here. I'm sorry. Another thing. I need a word. Right. This alpaca fur malarkey.
Oh yeah, how are you getting on with that?
Right. So I put it on the communal area yesterday, and I'm going to confess here. You told me yesterday that you'd had birds galore.
Thousands.
Posh birds. And I do like a posh bird, you know.
I even had a green finch this morning.
Yep. This morning, without the alpaca fur.
Yep.
Without the alpaca fur.
Without it.
Right. So so I decided I'm gonna fess up. I'll put it over for.
Get on your bird table.
Get some posh birds. You know what? The only thing I've had is a robin. No other bird has come anywhere near my pitch.
All right. Have you got it set up right though?
I'm bringing it back. You can have it.
No, there's brown and there's white. There's different colours.
I think they think it's a leopard or something like that, or a wild cat or something. I mean, it looks like a stuffed animal from a distance.
They'll love it on my pitch.
Well, I'm bringing it back here. You can have it back.
No, they loved it on my pitch. They don't need any more.
Right, Sandra.
They've got all the bird nesting material they need up here.
You've got a screw loose.
Yeah, that came off.
Yeah, we can fix that. I can fix your trail cam as well. Yeah, so I think I mentioned who's coming up tonight.
Oh, my girlfriend Sandra.
Yeah, and she wasn't happy last week about that bird table.
No.
And now she's not going to be happy about the fur.
She will. She'll love the fur. She'll knit something out of it. I know Sandra. She'll make something out of that. She'll take it to one of her hippie communes and they'll share it out.
She's fucking that again, you know. I was thinking, right. In fact, I'm going to do that. As well as an Easter egg, I'm going to take that alpaca fur out.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap it.
Yeah.
Until I bought it up.
Like alpaca wool, because she can.
She
spins us out. Tell her how this is from the alpaca farm around the corner. I've got you this so you can spin some wool and make a scarf.
Yeah, and the Easter egg that Bill and Claire got me, I'm giving her that as well.
Oh, they got her an Easter egg, did they?
They got me an Easter egg a couple of weeks ago, but I thought if I give it to Sandra, then she's going to think I spent all my money on her.
All right. So Bill and Claire did that for you, and Sandra did that.
Well, I think it was for me, not for Sandra.
Right.
But Bill and Claire. Have you not had an Easter egg off them?
No, see that bird station in front of their caravan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gave them that.
Oh dear.
I didn't get an Easter egg. But apparently I'm getting chilli this weekend. Are you?
Chili?
Yeah, they're making.
Oh yeah, they did mention that. Actually, we're going out. We're going to the China Rose. I think we're going out for the Italian as well. That Chinese place thing.
You're going for an Italian at the Chinese place?
No,
right.
I'm
enjoy it.
I'm just thinking whether to hang that alpaca fur on that bird table there.
Oh, well you can, because they'll see it in the video and they'll know it will not to do with me.
No. And last night, did you hear that helicopter that came over?
No.
So as I'm putting that out, a helicopter came over, and them trees over there, above my caravan, I think I've got the start of a rookery, because all the rooks flew out of it.
All right.
And look, isn't that a tree? Really, look at the top of it, how it's all gone light. And can you see it on the GoPro? Can you see the colour on that?
Golden.
Yeah, what's happening there?
We don't get rooks up here. We had one rook the other morning, yeah? Literally about 6:30 in the morning, there was one rook. Come here. He was sat down.
Eat me dinner here. Yeah, a rook.
He was sat down here and he kept trying to fly up to the bird table, right? So, knowing that I've got a microphone on that camera, I waited for him to come up and then I shouted, "Go away," and he hasn't been back.
Well, it's gone back to the bloody rookery over here. That's what's going on with the flaming rooks. Yeah. Yeah, never stops. Right, my chicken's in the air fryer. What am I going to do, Dan? What am I going to do? Eat a pork pie. It'll help.
You have a good day.
You too. Happy Easter. Almost. Hey up. Tulips are out. So I don't know whether you can see this, so even though from a distance it all looks lush and green, this is why we've had to cancel these pitches. Look at this one here. Looks good. But underneath it, yeah, grim. Right, back to the office, sorry. Coming up to check-in time. We'll have time to eat another pie. Another product we use here, mentioned this last year. If you're a new viewer, you will not have seen this stuff. But if you've got a motorhome or a caravan and your grey waste container is a bit whiffy, there's this stuff here. And this is relatively inexpensive, but if you come here to the nurseries, and especially if you're emptying your Elsen, because we work on a septic tank system, you will often think you can smell pear drops. Do you remember pear drops, the sweets pear drops? So this stuff here is actually designed as an odour eliminator. And I'm not just saying it, but you can use it in septic tanks, in all sorts of places. It is really, 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 really good. Again, if you visit here and you want to come and have a look at this, just actually come and smell it. It's got this really, really nice smell. So helps eliminate bad odours. Back to give my chicken a turn. Oh. That smells delightful. Right, let's get the tongs out and give these a flip over. So, mentioned about the chicken. The onion is now on the bottom. Almost caramelised onion. If you like really caramelised onions, that's down on the bottom. Bung it back in the air fryer. Let that cook, and then I'll be back for the final bit, as I say, so on a high temperature, and get the skin really, really golden and crispy, and then yeah. So Sandra, when she arrives tonight, probably I'm guessing about 9ish again, she can have chicken and chips. Oh, and say, if you like your onions caramelised and crispy, oh, they're tasty. Look at that there. So I'm just going to give these a very quick flip over, give them a bit of a shake, get the oil off, and crank up the heat, and in for the last 10 minutes. Right, here we are. It's blue sky time again. Can you see the blue sky behind us here? You know, welcome to the nurseries. You've been here for 24 hours and it never rains at the nurseries.
No, never rains. No, definitely not.
No, apart from sometimes on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, maybe when we arrive. That's we brought a little bit with us, but now it's gone again. So
we sometimes get a little bit of rain Thursday mornings. Yeah. Occasionally Sunday afternoons. Tuesdays we can get a bit of rain, and Wednesdays.
Hopefully not on Thursdays.
But no, it's gone now. The rain. It's all. It's wonderful. Look, I've blue sky. Yeah. So you arrived yesterday. Don't you sort of introduce yourselves, who you are, where you come from, a little bit about yourselves, and what your first experience of the nurseries has been like so far.
Yeah. So I'm Lee.
Jodie.
So yeah, we've been motorhoming now for around about 2 years. And absolutely love getting about, and we've been on a little tour up north. So it was raining when we left Scarborough, and now it's nice and bright in the nurseries. Yeah, and first thought of the nurseries, it's really good. Lovely clean site, clean facilities, everyone's friendly.
Nice welcome from Neil when we got here.
A lovely welcome, and yeah, very peaceful.
And lovely clean toilets.
Lovely clean toilets, clean by these very, very hands. So we genuinely do take pride in the whole site, and obviously if you ever spot anything you stayed, come and let me know, and we'll rectify things as quickly as we can, and everything. But it's very peaceful. There's no road noise or anything. Do you hear the owls last night by any chance?
No, there's some pigeons this morning.
Pigeons,
yeah,
but rooks. Do you hear the rooks?
I ain't heard the rooks yet. No.
They're
not sticking out a bird table to find
No, the travel trolls have sent all the things over to me, and I've got a rookery growing up in near my camp. But it's been wonderful to have you here, and
it's been great.
And we were having a little bit of a chat earlier, and you just might get your own little YouTube channel going at some stage.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got some gear, and we're starting to set it up, but nothing's live yet.
Yeah.
But we are we're definitely doing it. We just don't know 100%.
We've played around with a few videos. We've done them privately. We've shared them privately.
Yeah.
And I suppose the next step now is just actually going out live.
So make sure you get in touch with me by hook or by crook if you do go live, and what we'll be able to do, we'll be able to give a shout out to those viewers out there. Can you see them? Yeah. Can you see them there? Give them away. Can you see? Look, there's Jodie, there's Tom, Sandra, Jennifer, Mark, Matthew, Luke and John. Can you see them?
I can see them.
I
can see them there.
Yeah, Matthew, Luke and John.
They'll subscribe to you. You know, they'll subscribe to the channel. Hang on a minute. Trouble. In there, you want to watch him. This is the local village. He's Bedlam.
He's looking for you, I think.
Mr. Dan.
He's coming.
Hang on a minute.
So this is your troublemaker.
This is well, we get most people on the seasonal picture. All right. Dan, this lovely couple have left a card for you. Sorry, they've just they didn't come over and disturb you or anything.
And you smell beautiful, or you do.
It might be him.
Well, I don't know.
I'm cooking chicken for Sandra. It's me. It smells like a KFC.
It smells like
chicken.
No, it smells like chicken.
Perfume doesn't smell like chicken.
Right, so these are a card and everything, which is on the
That is
desk.
very nice of you. Thank you very much
for your engagement.
Yeah. So if you want any catastrophes or bird trouble or anything like that, just watch out for this guy. He's been up to mischief. He's given me alpaca fur. No, it's not fur, is it? Wool? What's it called?
Is that because it might look like a cat?
You just have to go along with this. He talks rubbish.
Yeah. It's because it looks like a cat, isn't it? That's what
It does a bit.
Well, he's put it on my bird table, scared it off. But what I'm going to do, because Sandra's on the way up after work tonight, saying to Dan, I'm going to wrap it up for her and pretend I paid loads of money from the alpaca farm, and then she can weave it and spin it and things like that. And she's going to be really impressed.
No? The alpaca farm we went to, the wool was £1.50 a ball.
Right.
I don't know how much a ball of wool is.
How many balls do you need in life, Dan?
Depends what you're knitting.
Yeah, exactly. Right, well, that's it. So so just saying hello to these, and they may be getting on YouTube at some stage and everything.
Really? Well, one of them smells beautiful.
Yeah. It's my chicken.
Definitely her.
Right, we're going to wrap that off there. I'm just going to show Dan he's got a delivery, and I'll hand over your card and everything. I'm sure he will give you a shout on that rubbish channel of his. Oh, that's so bad. He's infatuated. He keeps following me. It's like me and my shadow.
You keep messaging me.
Did you like the? Sorry, right. Well done. I must remember. I've spotted Dan on the orange Husqvarna mower earlier, mowing round here. I've actually. This is Dan. Remember, Neil. Put a picture of Dan on the mower. Put a mower here. Comment below when you see this picture. Look out for this now. Right, I shouldn't really earwig when people are having a conversation, but we've had rain since these people on pitch number 1 arrived yesterday. So,
Neil's filming.
Come back. What did you just say then?
We brought the rain with us from Scarborough yesterday.
We had no rain. Seriously, we had no rain until they arrived, and
people that bring it.
Yeah.
Can I just turn you around, Neil?
You can.
Can you see that sun up there? It is beautiful sun. So what are you on about? What are you on about? There's no rain.
Yesterday. No, it doesn't rain here.
And cut.
If you're an OMD fan, and only the die-hard OMD fans will get this, Dan.
Yeah.
One of us is ugly. One of us is cute.
One of my favourite songs.
One of us you'd like to see in our birthday suit.
1987.
Duper,
87.
Duper.
Super duper day.
Yep.
It's a super duper duper OMD today.
Right. Only some will understand what that's all about. Who looks more like Stan Laurel, Stan? You or me?
I don't mind that. Because I do that sometimes, and I have got a similar. When I had a thinner face, I did look a bit like him, and I have got his smile sometimes, and it was funny.
There we are. Now you know. Caramelised onion, and there it's beautifully cooked. The chicken. And Sandra's going to be extremely impressed by that tonight when she comes, all cooked, all by myself for her. So wrap that up in some tin foil and put it safe in the oven, I think. Yeah, don't put it in the fridge, it's still warm. Right, and I've just had an alert that, all being well, I've also got a parcel, well, 2 parcels coming. Something for the cottage and something for myself to go in the awning. Fingers crossed it's going to be here before Sandra comes. And I've also done a little modification in my caravan on my kitchen area, which I must remember to show you at some stage. Right, so both of the deliveries I was expecting have arrived. There's something for the cottage, which is going to go in tomorrow because we're on cottage turnover day tomorrow, and this big box has arrived. Can you guess what's in the box? Any ideas? And it's going to take me a minute to unpack this, and I'm hoping it's all going to work. Sandra's going to be so impressed, you know, when she sees this. I've done the modification in the kitchen. I've got an Easter egg, a chocolate unicorn, and I've got a big bag of alpaca fleece, wool, whatever you want to call it. She's just going to be, Sandra's got no idea how lucky she is to have me. I'm so thoughtful. Right, other things as well. Sorry, my curtains are coming undone. So do you remember my kitchen area here? Let's try and get you a quick look here. So 3 separate little tables there with my bits and bobs on. So uno, duo, trio, un, deux, trois. Oh, I say, there you go. So 3 odd sized tables, and now a heavy duty. Look at that there. Beautiful table. How good is that? Sandra is going to absolutely love me for buying that. Oh yes she is, you know she is, she really is. Yeah, so in all seriousness, those other tables are quite flimsy. I very rare use a microwave, literally for a minute just to warm some things up. I do use this little oven that's got my chicken in at the moment, keep it safe, and obviously I've got my air fryer, and then I'll put my washing up bowl here. I do wash up once a week, and that's up in the cabin at the moment. Right, let's fold up the other tables. Bloody hell, it's a good day. It's a gorgeous day here at the nurseries. Sun's out, blue sky. It just never rains here, ever rains. Right, this llama pyjama effort of a thing, it can go. I think. Okay. Oh, it's just fell to bits. So I think what I'm going to do here now, in fact, let's take this into the awning. Look at the state of this. It attracts the birds, says Dan. I think we've been conned, right? So I'm gonna take all of this out and put it into a bag. Hang on a moment. Right, so I think what I'm going to do here. It never rains at the nurseries. Can you hear the rain? It's started raining. Right, I've got this as a present for Dan and Mazzy, so I've spent a lot of money on that, and then I've spent an absolute fortune on this. I hope there's no fleas or anything growing in here, but I've got, yeah, look at all this here for Sandra. So yeah, so Sandra can make that into a bit of wool, can't she? Right, let me bag that up. She's got no idea how lucky she is to have me when Sandra comes tonight. Sorry, in the kitchen as well, this isn't finished, but I've got this wooden top on here. I need to jigsaw around the corner here, but this has given me another 3 or 4 inches out and a bit, don't know, another 6 inches longer. And you know, 6 inches really can make a big difference. So yeah, so I'm gonna cover that. Not whether too sure whether to do a Fablon or something on it. Anyway, yeah, that's there. So you said Sandra going, look, I've got a bag of alpaca wool, fur, whatever you want to call it. I've got her a unicorn chocolate thing for Easter, and I spent a fortune on these Maltesers. And I've got Rasha, who's also going to be wanting to say hello to Sandra when she comes. You're going to get very confused again, Rasha, aren't you? Very confused, aren't you? Right, so filling up nicely. There's still a couple more to come on today, and then tomorrow we've got a few going off and a few coming back on. And the clouds should lift, and all being well, we're going to have a really nice sunset. Right, let's go and see what we can see on the waterlogged camping pitch, shall we? Let's have a look what we can see over here. What can we see here? Oh, that sun is so bright. So it's been a day of two halves today. You saw this morning it was piddling it down. It was rubbish weather, really bad, and all that overnight rain, it was dreadful. And this afternoon, as you can see, the sun is shining. I need my cap on, and all being well, we've got some light showers due in overnight. Sandra should be here about 9ish tonight, and then the weekend we should have, all being well, if the weather forecast is right, a super day. The site is busy. Tomorrow is going to be a really busy day. We've got quite a few leaving in the morning and a lot coming in the afternoon, so it's going to be super busy tomorrow, and it's going to be wonderful to see the nurseries back in full swing, except for I think it's 7 pitches where we've had to cancel due to the weather conditions. Anyway, keep following the journey. Hope you found that interesting, and as ever, all a bit of fun in there as well, wasn't it? And yeah, just another day as a campsite warden. Enjoy, look after yourselves, and if I don't see you before Easter Sunday, happy Easter.